Everybody, what's going on? This is my year in wrestling 2012 part 2 video. I'll be talking about WWE, pay-per-views, TNA, and maybe Ring of Honor. So, up first was over, and I'll be talking about up till SummerSlam. Then I'll be done with this part 2. Over the Limit 2012 took place, I think, in May. Pre-show kickoff match was Kane defeating Zack Ryder. It was okay, but it was not very good. Pay-per-view match kicked off Christian, a 20-man battle royal with the winner getting a choice of getting a U.S. title shot or Intercontinental title shot. Christian won the Battle Royal by last eliminating The Miz. It was good stuff. Up next, we had the main events. I'm not going to talk about the entire card, because the entire cards I only talk about for Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Lockdown, Slammiversary, and SummerSlam and Survivor Series, and Bound for Glory. And I'll talk about the entire cards for Ring of Honor because I just feel like it. So the main events were, one of them was Christian defeating Cody Rhodes. I don't think it was a main event, but it was a top match. Christian defeating Cody Rhodes to win the Intercontinental Championship. One of the main events was CM Punk for the WWE Championship. CM Punk defeating Daniel Bryan. It was great stuff. It was a great match. Damn good wrestling match. Great technical wrestling in it. It lasted 24 minutes and 4 seconds. It was damn good stuff from CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. They usually, when they wrestled, they always had great matches together. This wasn't even a main event, so I'm not even going to mention Ryback being involved. The main event was John Laurinaitis, Mr. People Power, defeating John Cena in a no disqualification match. If Cena would have won, John Laurinaitis would have been fired, and anybody that interfered would have been fired. Or anybody that interferes, I guess, from the roster would have been fired. So Laurinaitis defeated Cena. That was pretty funny, but it was a stupid match to put as the main event. The main event should have been the WWE Championship, CM Punk against Daniel Bryan. That should have been the fucking main event, in my opinion, for Over the Limit 2012. Now, I'm going to talk about the next pay-per-view, which was No Way Out, which for some reason took place in June. I believe 2012 was the last year of the No Way Out pay-per-views. No Way Out 2012 kicked off with the pre-show. Brodus Clay with Naomi and Cameron defeated David Otunga by countout. It was pretty boring. Main events were CM Punk in a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. CM Punk defeated Daniel Bryan and Kane. The other main event was John Cena with Vince McMahon in his corner for some reason. I don't remember why. Defeated the Big Show with John Laurinaitis in a steel cage match. And Cena escaped the cage. Or Big Show's with John Laurinaitis, whatever. Cena won. Since Cena won, John Laurinaitis was fired. Had Big Show won, Cena would have been fired. So it was a lame main event, in my opinion. Because in 2012, I was already sick of Big Show versus Cena. Now on to Money in the Bank 2012, which took place in June. In June, they had 2 pay-per-views, did the WWE. The first Money in the Bank ladder match was for the World Heavyweight Championship contract in the briefcase. Dolph Ziggler with Vicky Guerrero defeated Damian Sandow, Tyson Kidd, Christian, Santino Marella, Tenzai, who was, what's his name? Albert. Tenzai was Albert. He was in New Japan. He returned. They gave him the pretty bad gimmick, and his name was Tenzai. Cody Rhodes and Sin Cara, they all lose. Dolph Ziggler wins the Money in the Bank contract for the World Heavyweight Championship. Later, I believe in 2013, he'd cash it in on Raw after WrestleMania. The next Money in the Bank, or one of the main events, was Sheamus, WWE Champion, defeating Alberto Del Rio for to retain the WWE title. Or that was for the World Heavyweight title. My bad. Sheamus was World Heavyweight Champion, so he retained the World Heavyweight title by defeating Alberto Del Rio. CM Punk, one of the other main events. CM Punk, WWE Champion, in a no disqualification match for the WWE Championship. AJ Lee was a special guest referee. This was pretty damn good. It was entertaining. It was a good match also. CM Punk once again defeated Daniel Bryan to retain the WWE Championship, with AJ Lee as a special guest referee. The next Money in the Bank ladder match was for a contract for the WWE Championship title shot. John Cena defeated Kane, Chris Jericho, The Big Show, and The Miz to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. So Cena and Dolph Ziggler win the Money in the Bank matches at 2012's Money in the Bank. So I'm done talking about WWE pay-per-views for now. I'll start the next video talking about SummerSlam. Now I'm going to go to TNA pay-per-view events that I'm going to talk about. Last TNA pay-per-view I talked about was Lockdown 2012. So now I'm going to talk about Sacrifice 2012, which took place on May 13th. The main events were Austin Aries defeated Bully Ray by submission. That was pretty good. Kurt Angle defeated AJ Styles by submission. That was a good match. That went 20 minutes. And the main event was Bobby Roode in a ladder match. For the TNA World title, Bobby Roode defeated Rob Van Dam to retain the TNA World title. And Bobby Roode would go on to be one of the longest reigning TNA World Champions, I believe, in their history. Up next, Slammiversary 2012, which took place in June. And I apologize if you see the glaring light on my glasses. It's from my computer screen because that's where I'm getting the information to do my Year in Wrestling videos from now on. So, Slammiversary kicked off with Austin Aries TNA X Division Championship match. Austin Aries defeated Samoa Joe to retain the title. I'm sure it was a damn good match. Hernandez defeated Kid Cash. I don't know why Kid Cash was back in TNA, but he was. Devon and Garrett Bischoff defeated Robbie E and Robbie T, which was kind of lame. Mr. Anderson defeated Rob Van Dam and Jeff Hardy in a number one contenders match. The winner would get a shot at the TNA World title. So Mr. Anderson was the new number one contender. James Storm defeated Crimson. Miss Tessmacher, who was Brooke Adams, also known as Brooke Adams. And she was hot as hell. I don't know why she left TNA, but maybe they didn't want to re-sign her. Or maybe she wanted more money, but Brooke Adams, she's pretty missed in TNA by me. So Miss Tessmacher defeats Gail Kim to win the TNA Knockouts Championship. I was really happy for Brooke. She deserved it because she really trained hard for a couple years and became a pretty good wrestler. Up next, in a no DQ match, Joseph Park, who was basically Abyss, but he changed his character totally and became Joseph Park. It was pretty damn good work by Abyss playing Joseph Park. Joseph Park defeated Bully Ray. in a no DQ match. In a little bit of, I believe, Joseph Park got busted open, and when he saw blood, he basically snapped and turned into like Abyss again. So he defeated Bully Ray. TNA Tag Team title match for the World Tag Team titles. AJ Styles and Kurt Angle defeated Christopher Daniels and Kazarian by submission to win the TNA World Tag Team titles. Main event was for the TNA World title. Bobby Roode, the champion, defeated Sting to retain the TNA World title. That was Slammiversary 2012. What I remember from it, it was pretty damn good. I remember it was a pretty damn good pay-per-view. Now on to Destination X, which took place in July 2012. Main events were, there was a last man standing match. AJ Styles defeated Christopher Daniels. Samoa Joe defeated Kurt Angle by submission knockout in a Bound for Glory series match. That was pretty damn good. Zema Ion defeated Mason Andrews, Kenny King, and Sanjay Dutt in an Ultimate X tournament final match for the vacated TNA X Division Championship. So Zema Ion, pretty damn talented guy, wins the X Division title. I was happy for him. Main event was Austin Aries defeating Bobby Roode to become TNA World Heavyweight Champion. This was Austin Aries' option C, and it was a world title match because I believe he had a Feast or Fired briefcase or some type of briefcase that gave him a world title shot. Or he gave up, I believe Aries gave up, what I remember, he gave up the X Division Championship to Hulk Hogan, who I believe was TNA the general manager of Impact Wrestling. So Hogan said, Aries, you had to give up the X Division Championship and then you would get a world title shot. So he gave up the X Division Championship, got a title shot, defeated Bobby Roode. It was damn good. I was happy for Aries. Always been a fan of him. Now I'm going to talk about Hardcore Justice, which took place in August 2012. TNA's August pay-per-view. The main events were AJ Styles defeating Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, and Kurt Angle in a ladder match for 20 points in the Bound for Glory series. So AJ gets 20 points. Main event was Austin Aries in a rematch from last month. Austin Aries defeating Bobby Roode in a last chance match, whatever that means. I guess it means Bobby Roode gets a last chance at a title shot. Austin Aries defeats Bobby Roode to retain the TNA World title. It was pretty damn good stuff. Now I'm going to see if Ring of Honor had any more pay-per-views in 2012. I'm not sure they did, but I'm going to look. I went to the wrong website or page. Here it is. 20. That's not right. Best in the World was in June. Ring of Honor's Best in the World pay-per-view on June 24th, 2012 from the Hammerstein Ballroom. It was an internet pay-per-view, so it wasn't on pay-per-view, but you could order it through the internet if you decided to. The matches were Briscoe Brothers in a tag team match. The Briscoes defeated the Guardians of Truth with Truth Martini. Homicide defeated Eddie Edwards. Adam Cole defeated Kyle O'Reilly in a hybrid fighting rules match. That was pretty damn good stuff. Michael Elgin with Truth Martini defeated Fit Finlay. Mike Mondo defeated Michael Bennett in a singles match. Roderick Strong, the Ring of Honor TV champion, Roderick Strong with Truth Martini defeated Jay Lethal and Tommaso Ciampa. That was an elimination three-way. So Roderick Strong retained the Ring of Honor TV title. tag team match for the ROH tag team titles. All Night Express, Kenny King and Rhett Titus defeated the wrestling's greatest tag team, who were the champions, so the All Night Express became the new Ring of Honor tag team champions. In the main event, Anything Goes match for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. Kevin Steen, the Ring of Honor World Champion, with Jimmy Jacobs, defeated Davey Richards. It was pretty damn good. So that was Ring of Honor's Best in the World 2012. Now I'm going to talk about Ring of Honor's Boiling Point, which was another internet pay-per-view event. Boiling Point took place on August 11th, 2012. Up first, the Bravo brothers, whoever the hell they were, defeated Juan Santana and Mike Sydal. Whatever. I've heard of Matt Sydal. I don't know why they're calling him Mike Sydal, but maybe that's someone else. Up next, Roderick Strong with Truth Martini. I know who that is, and I know who Truth Martini is. Roderick Strong defeated Mike Mondo. QT Marshall defeated Matt Taven and Antonio Thomas and Vinny Mask somebody in a four-corner survival match for a Ring of Honor contract. Next, Adam Cole defeated Bob Evans in a Proving Ground match. Charlie Haas up next defeated Michael Elgin in a singles match. The Briscoes up next defeated Scum, Jimmy Jacobs, and Steve Corino. Jay Lethal up next, 2 out of 3 falls match. Jay Lethal defeated Tommaso Ciampa. That was good stuff. Eddie Edwards and Sarah Del Rey defeated Michael Bennett and Maria Kanellis in a mixed tag team match. And the main event was Kevin Steen defeating Eddie Kingston in an Anything Goes match for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. So Kevin Steen, now known as Kevin Owens by everybody, but Kevin Steen retains the Ring of Honor World Championship at Boiling Point. This ends my Year in Wrestling 2012 Part 2 video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be doing a Part 3 probably tomorrow. I'll be done talking about 2012. This was the Year in Wrestling 2012 Part 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Go back on my YouTube channel, click on all my playlists. I got my Year in Wrestling playlist, over 89 videos in there. Click on my Ring of Honor playlist, Ring of Honor predictions and reviews for other pay-per-views going back to 2015. And I just did a Ring of Honor review for Global Wars, which was 2 days ago. Also, go to all my other playlists, NXT playlist, takeover events, and reviewing and predicting takeovers and reviewing NXT TV. Also, I got videos for Raw reviews and WWE Network pay-per-view specials, predictions, and reviews. Check out all my playlists. I'd appreciate it. Also, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, share them, comment on them, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter at TNA WWE Guy, also at NXT WWE Guy. For anybody that watches this, I will be live tweeting TNA Impact on Pop tonight on my Twitter at TNA WWE Guy. If you're a fan of TNA, go to Twitter and follow me at TNA WWE Guy. I will be live tweeting Impact on Pop. If for some reason you don't have Pop TV and you can't watch TNA, follow my live tweets about Impact on Pop tonight. So that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed the Year in Wrestling 2012 Part 2. Bye for now, everybody. Have a great Tuesday or Wednesday whenever you watch this video.